225 pounds, the area assassin,
with good reason, kicking the action off tonight with a grudge match spilling out of the Continental Classic. Certainly all Will Ospreay defeating Brody King Christmas night. Beautiful win to secure his spot in the semifinal of the Continental Classic. But I gotta wonder, coming into this match, Dynamite, did you see Will Ospreay able to pick up the victory against Kyle Fletcher? Is this a little bit too much too soon? Is he running the candle burning a little too thin? What are we, 10 days out? 10 days of patch. When he wrestled 2 matches back to back. Over 20 minutes straight. We'll see how he does right here. It was a tremendously gutsy performance by Will Ospreay, but he's burying the lead a little. It was Ospreay that went on to the semifinals after that Christmas night Dynamite victory. But in doing so, he bounced Brody King out of the group stage of the 2024 Continental Classic, which is why the intensity in this match is so elevated to Brody King. Certainly is. And when you have friends like Brody King does, when you have this friend, they don't let that deed go unpunished. It just got dark in here, fellas.
weight 227 pounds, Matthew.
And to your point, Excalibur, I got to spend time over the holiday with my family, enjoying my loved ones. This man had to sit and stew over the Continental Classic, but it was back in full gear, Excalibur, where we saw him last. That's right. Buddy Matthews, a tremendous singles competitor, primarily known throughout his AEW tenure as a tag team or trios wrestler, Daddy Magic, but he can get it done when it is just him standing on his own in the ring. There's no question about that. We've seen it time and time again. He's going to have a hell of a test right here tonight. He's one of the best in Will Ospreay. And Ian, you may consider Brody King and Buddy Matthews as friends, but I think to hear them tell it, more like brothers. And so this is more of a case of one brother looking for revenge for the other. And the last time we saw Buddy Matthews, he was victorious back in full gear. So not only do I think Buddy has an opportunity to avenge Brody, but here tonight, Daddy Magic, he has an opportunity to maybe pick apart Will Ospreay at maybe his physically weakest that he's been in a wild, grueling schedule coming out into World's End. No question about that. Will Ospreay, I gotta wonder if that cut on his forehead's all healed up from 10 nights ago. Is that something Buddy Matthews is going to want to pick apart? But I got a question for you. Will Ospreay defeated Brody King fair and square? Absolutely. What's he so upset about? Well, I think Buddy Matthews is upset that the hopes of Brody King for winning the Continental Classic ended on Christmas night. He didn't even get a chance to make it to the semifinals to face either Kyle Fletcher or Kazuchika Okada to determine it. But right now, actually getting off a first-time ever matchup, kicking off the action tonight on Dynamite as Buddy Matthews sent to the rope. Shoulder tackle takes Ospreay off of his feet. And over the years, Will Ospreay's put on so much size, filling out that frame. As a young man had so much potential, he's cashed all of it in and more. But Buddy Matthews just a little bit stronger here. And Buddy Matthews barely giving ground, and then accelerates, drops the shoulder, and takes Ospreay off of his feet. Tell you what, Crooksville is alive right now. They're ready for this one. And I imagine the place will come unglued later here tonight with Kenny Omega returning. Attempt, but Matthews able to intercept. Yeah, looking for that pump handle, but now backslide attempt one. Nope. Sweep of the leg, lateral press. Again, Ospreay the quick escape. Both men up to a... Whoa! Wow. Fancy footwork there by Ospreay, but even better evasion there by Buddy Matthews. You're not going to want to blink in this one, guys. And in some ways, there's a lot of strength versus strength here. The quickness, the speed, the fleet-footedness. Both men, I think, equal base there. I'll tell you right now, these are two of the best athletes in the entire world. Doesn't matter the sport. You're looking at two of the best.
Yeah, you're not going to want to blink in this match. You're not going to want to blink for the next 2 hours live on Dynamite. We will hear from MJF later on tonight, plus a big grudge match spilling out of the Continental Classic. Mark Briscoe, Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, one-on-one tonight. Plus, we know the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope, in the house tonight live in Clarksville. Plus, for our #1 seed in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match 1 week from tonight, it is Toni Storm, Will Nightingale, and Chris Statlander. And the Men's Casino Gauntlet match tonight, you will earn a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship next Wednesday night at Dynamite. Maximum Carnage, we know that Jay White, Switchblade, has the #1 seed on the men's side, and plus Kenny Omega, the cleaner, the best back machine, returns to Dynamite tonight as Buddy Matthews. The drop kick to the chest on Ospreay.
And now Buddy Matthews with Ospreay in his sights, Dynamite. Oh, Ospreay getting back in the ring. And that's what you got to do here.
A step up, T. Harris takes Buddy Matthews down, spilling outside of the ring. His momentum carrying him all the way to the floor. And
You don't want to stay on the floor too long with either of these guys.
Ospreay has a chance here over the top. The Blanca takes down Buddy Matthews on the floor.
And that little bit of that extra drive, Daddy Magic, almost like a frog splash plancha. Getting that extra momentum to drive down across the chest of Buddy Matthews. Beautifully executed. Will Ospreay now firmly in charge, it seems.
And you know, that added size that Ospreay put on that you alluded to earlier, coming into play there as he takes Buddy Matthews down, that body weight sending Matthews crashing to the floor. Matthews a bit unsteady getting up to the feet, or perhaps not. As elevates up and over, as does Matthews. Snapmare kick to the spine from Matthews, who now accelerates to the right with a running kick. And Matthews not done. He has lost the knee.
And this is where the danger is.
The lateral press. Ospreay firing that left arm up off the mat.
I've been in the ring with a guy, with Buddy Matthews a handful of times. And the thing about him you don't realize is just how strong this guy is. Yes, he can fly around, and he's as agile as they come. But the strength is really what blew me away most of all.
Yeah, you mentioned a chance to face Will Ospreay, one of the greats in this sport, one of the greatest of his generation. It's also a chance for Buddy Matthews to put his name on the map in singles competition. Remember, the Retruns reset at the beginning of the year. A victory over Will Ospreay is not just a victory over one of the greats in our sport, it's a victory over former AEW International Champion.
Absolutely, and it puts you in the front of the line to start the year. You're absolutely right. As Ospreay, oh, look out here.
Waltman, building up speed, building up momentum, and a huge crash in the center of the ring.
Now's where Will's going to start to feel it. He's going to start to feel those 2 matches from World's End.
Yeah, 10 days is not a long time to recover, especially after a night like Will Ospreay had in Orlando on December 28th.
When you talk about the heart, gallant would be the word that I would use, even stepping into the ring with Okada in the final after, like you said, Daddy Magic, the blood pouring down the skull of Will Ospreay. Oh, something else. And just 10 days later now, up on his feet, trying to drive these lights through the skull of Matthews.
And a throw into the ropes, reversed by Buddy Matthews. Now Ospreay, so light on his feet, so fleet-footed. The kick to the head has Matthews started against the corner.
I rocked him big time. Will's feeling it now.
The Bandera sends Ospreay up and over the top, intercepts the right once again.
And Will needs this here. He can't let Matthews build momentum. Oh!
The springboard, the elbow. Matthews taking off his feet. Ospreay, the knee leg is hooked now, and Matthews, explosive kick out.
I don't know what he's thinking with that cover right there. I don't know if it's lackadaisical. Daddy Magic, it looks like Ospreay's holding the ribs, maybe the upper chest, Excalibur, maybe having difficulty breathing, maybe